this challenge has meant so much to me, and any of you who've been following the blog know that I set for myself a very, very huge goal, one which maybe I didn't really expect to have been accomplished, but for which we've taken giant strides. We had a song that we were aiming to get to Andrea Bocelli, which was part of the goal. The goal was to make a name for myself, an international name as a songwriter and a writer. And part of that was a very strong urge that we had to get a particular song to Andrea Bocelli, who was touring in Australia. And in fact, we have done that. As far as we know, he now has it in his hands, and it's been quite an incredible journey in which we met many fantastic people, not least everyone who we came across on this incredible challenge. And I'm just so touched and moved by the amazing energy and inspiration and kindness that has been shown to me. Small miracles. Two of our local schools that our children attend, one has opted to take up the Bocelli song for their massive, huge annual concert, which includes many Melbourne Symphony Orchestra members as well as the senior school and junior school. That's our house. And the other is the Sindel South, for whom I wrote a song for their aerobics team, have actually taken that up, and it's going to be the grand finale of their school concert. So whilst it may not be Andrea Bocelli yet, it's certainly gratifying and very wonderful that the songs have been enjoyed. We've also written a musical and some books, and it seems that progress is being made towards those. And more than anything, I can see blocks dissolving within me and in my family and in my husband, and such incredible spiritual growth, intense, difficult at times, but always awesome spiritual growth that has been so worth the journey. But I've written a little ditty that to me represents what this challenge has been about. Oh, and before I say it, I have to say I had a secret goal, a secret secondary goal, which was for me to help and to inspire and to encourage as many other people on the challenge as I could, because I felt like a journey is no fun unless you take your friends with you. And I didn't mention it at all, but it's something I really did strive to accomplish, and actually found it such fun and very easy. So I hope that I have achieved that. Only you know that. But that was my other goal, and I feel satisfied that I've done as much as I was able to do, with 6 children and a job and all the other stuff. But not that they're an excuse, they're a motivation. So here we go, here's the rhyme. He called. We came like eager children running out to play, innocent, excited, unaware of what he'd say. Before we fully knew exactly what he'd ask of us, we answered, "Sounds like fun," and blithely jumped right on the bus. But then, as thousands gathered and we started to connect, and friendships formed around the world, 'twas easy to detect that this was something greater far than anyone had guessed, a universal forum that would put us to the test. The day approached too quickly when the challenge would begin, and all at once resistance started bubbling from within. Does Bob expect us, really, to define our goal, we'd say? To publish it for all to see? Is there no other way? We hummed and hawed, we hedged and hoed, until at last we knew to breathe in deep and take a leap was what we had to do. How can we make it happen? How can we our dream fulfill? Take action as you feel inspired, be certain that you will. Release all blocks along the way, I'll give you tools to use, Sedona method, EFT, and with these you cannot lose. And so, with heart and soul and mind, we put ourselves to work. We gave the very best we had, not one task would we shirk. But pushing past our comfort zones can challenge anyone, and all of us had moments when it didn't feel like fun. We poured our heart out on our blog, and then, to our surprise, our friends would show us their support and help us each to rise. And as we read in gratitude those words so kind and wise, the solid blocks began to disappear before our eyes. So, as the days flew past in a dizzy, dazzling race, we each began to notice, as our limits were replaced with hope and faith and vision for a future golden, bright, that we were living here now, in a present filled with light. The stories filled our hearts with love, our eyes with joyful tears. The lessons we were learning would endure for all our years. Then all too soon we realized the end was drawing nigh, and some of us, their goal attained, could breathe a happy sigh. For some there still seemed far to go, but did that mean we'd failed? Why weren't we still at sea when others into port had sailed? Though we could surely question, have we somehow gone astray? Bob gave us an inspiring talk that quickly saved the day. The place you're in is perfect, and of course we know he's right, for failing can't exist as long as blessings are in sight, and all of us have known the joy of triumph over self. We each have felt the one true source of wealth and love and health. What's more, the bonds of friendship formed are treasures more than gold. What better gift than friends to share our lives as they unfold? And so we've reached the finish post. But this is not the end. Instead, it's the beginning of a whole new world. So lend an ear to one whose heart is full of joyful thanks, to each and every one of you who helped my soul to dance. Thank you.